Merci, Monsieur le maire. C'est un plaisir pour moi, pas seulement comme citoyenne européenne, mais aussi comme citoyenne de Bruxelles, qui est un petit peu ma ville aussi. I'll switch to English to thank the artist, his team, his friends, that I know helped him realizing this wonderful piece of art. And also I would like to thank the ambassadors of the Balkan countries that are present here with us today all together, which I think gives a signal of unity of the region that brings us a lesson, I believe, also inside the European Union. I believe that you are doing something remarkable here, not only because it is really beautiful, and this mix of colors and different forms gives the sense of the diversity of the Balkans coming together and bringing light and not drama or suffering, which is giving a different image of the Balkans, the image of the younger generation of the Balkans that feels European. And that European flag there reassures me a lot, because I think that you, again, not only bring to Brussels and to Europe a wonderful gift, which is this piece of art, but you also, I think, bring the Balkans where you belong, which is the heart of Europe. I always get very angry, and the ambassadors know that well, when some, even colleagues of mine, say that we need to bring the Balkans inside Europe or closer to Europe, because you are already not only Europe, but the heart of European history, of European geography, of European culture. For good and for bad, as all of us. And I believe that this piece of art, remarkable piece of art, that I promised you, I'll bring my daughters also to see it, because I think they will love it. I think this piece of art brings the Balkans where they belong to, which is the heart of Europe. Now it is then for us, both on the European Union level, with our member states, and with the authorities of the Balkan countries, to bring all the Balkans inside of the European Union. This is the next step. I'm convinced that today, compared to 5 years ago, we started with our mandate 4.5 years ago, I would say that today each and every one of the 6 partners we have in the Western Balkans are closer to the European Union. And I believe that we can still use the 7 months to go before the end of the mandate of this Commission to do some irreversible steps for each of you to get closer to the European Union and finally in our European Union, because for the Balkans I even have a difficulty in using the word enlargement. I think it is really a matter of reunification of our continent. So I think that this will be a very powerful reminder for the citizens of not only Brussels and Belgium, but also of all of Europe, and the institutions of the European Union, to complete the work of reunifying our continent. And I believe this would also be the best way, possibly the only way, to mend the wounds of the war in the region once and for all, and to do it in this colorful, joyful manner that the younger generations of the Balkans always express. I think you know where you belong to, and that's here. So thank you for bringing this gift to us. Thank you.